Hello. Welcome back to our Amplified Life. Today is going to be a fun little catch-up conversation with Amy and I. So you're seeing us side by side here. And we like to periodically have these conversations. If you're a new viewer, maybe you haven't seen one because it's been a while. But typically, once every month or so, we sit down and just kind of chat and catch up on life and share some fun things that have been happening in our lives with you and just some things that we're looking forward to for the future. So for me, life on the farm has been hectic. It's been wonderful. We're just coming off of an incredible Mother's Day extravaganza with lots of plant sales and hanging basket sales and our peony harvest that usually takes me 3 to 4 weeks because it's just that long before they are all ready. It happened in like 4 days or a week or less. We'll just say that.
And by the way, they were absolutely gorgeous. So if you guys
Yeah,
do not follow her Farmhouse on the 15th page, you need to, because the flowers that she gets to enjoy every single day while she's sweating, they are beautiful.
yeah. So they're still beautiful. I rented some space in my local florist walk-in cooler. So thank you, Jesus, for providing that opportunity. Otherwise, it would have been a really, really devastating loss for how fast everything went. With peonies, it's something you have to harvest them at the right time, or they're either too open or they're too tight and they won't open. So it's kind of this delicate little balance that you play with those. But that's been kind of fun in my life. And Amy, I know you just celebrated a fun grandma milestone.
Well, yes, my little grandbaby turned 1, and so super exciting. We had a big party. I made cakes from scratch, and I do fondant cakes every once in a while if I can get talked into it. But it's a 3-day process. So as I told my daughter-in-law, I'm like, just the ingredients alone for these 2 cakes. We did a little smash cake and then a 2-tier cake. It's $100 just to buy the ingredients, and then you take the time to do the fondant and the decorating. And so I can see why bakers charge for those wedding cakes and those birthday cakes. It's, for me, it's a labor of love, and it only happens every once in a while. Um, I don't know if I could do it. If I had all the equipment in the right kitchen, maybe, but definitely just labor of love and a little gift. So really
Yeah.
fun.
So one of the things that we talk about out of the gate when we launch a season is our favorite item or items. We usually can't just pick one. So Amy, I'm curious to know what at this point in the season, what is your favorite item that you're loving right now?
Well, I will tell you what my favorite item out of the gates was, and that was the Amelia pant. Still love the Amelia pant, and I always love it when it doesn't get old for me or when it doesn't feel like, it's not as great as I thought it would be. I love that pant. I love the Amelia jacket that goes with it. But honestly, I have fallen back in love with the Harlow jean too. I am a jeans girl, and these are a great wash and they stretch really well. Those are kind of basic pieces. I've also really loved the Posh jacket from the get-go because I love that it's wearable and easy, but very, very detailed and dressy. So I kind of tend to go to the classic pieces that I would know that I will get use out of. I mean, speak what you preach, believe what you preach. That's kind of me. If it's not functional for me, I will not wear it. And so I'm very picky with the pieces I keep in my closet, but I love when I find one right from the beginning out of the gates that not only does not disappoint me by the end of the season, I fall in love with it more. And I would say the Amelia pant has definitely been that one for me. What about you?
Well, I have no idea what my favorite out of the box was. I don't remember at this point.
I do. It was that glow up jacket. Are you kidding?
Oh,
That bright
well,
yellow?
surprise. Yeah, so that would still be a favorite of mine, definitely, and it will be for many years to come. I'm wearing the Lagoon dress today, so I love that color. I think the At Ease topper, that really soft navy long line topper, has been one that I've grabbed time and time again, and I will for years to come. That's been a really good one. And then the thing that I've been most surprised about this season that I absolutely love, and again, I've worn it many times, is the charming blouse with the little ruffly and the collar and the polka dots. And I usually do not do ruffles. And for some reason, that top just really works for me. I absolutely adore it.
Well, if we were gonna start naming our top 25, the Meadow top, the newer Arrival release, would be one of mine because I don't do a lot of foof and lace either, and that little kind of lapel collar that it has does not bother me at all. It's the watercolors are beautiful. Surprisingly, too, they're warmer tone colors. These are the colors that I gravitate to, and so it just made me feel like sunshine. I really like that one. And the Addie's topper is like butter on the body. So you
Yeah.
can't go wrong with classic navy.
Do you have anything you're looking particularly forward to for the fall?
Well, I did see that there's faux fur cheetah coming back, and I'm super excited about that. I'm always excited for the leathers and the animal prints. Like they just never go bad for me. And again, my true style profile is a very classic profile, stream like nice lines, classic construction. And so even though I get kind of eclectic and I'm not afraid to try things and I have brought in florals that I never used to do, um, I can wear very classic statement pieces for years. And so when I see those well-built construction pieces that I just know are gonna like just because of the textile is gonna amp up my outfit. Like I get more excited over that than even color or print sometimes. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited for some of those. Yeah. And I know you're probably excited for all the chocolate browns that are going to be coming.
Oh yeah. I started getting excited in January when we saw those pieces that were chocolate brown that were coming for the fall. It's like, oh, okay, I'm here for it. But the little faux leopard jacket that you were talking about, I'm super excited about, not just even for myself, but I have a really good friend and hostess that wanted that jacket when it was here before and it sold out before she pulled the trigger on it. And she has had massive cabbie regret ever since. And so
Well, it
I'm
almost
hoping.
looks, yeah, it almost looks like it's like the same jacket, but a little different colorway because remember the removable rib sleeves were black. I think this one tends to be more in the chocolate brown. Can't wait to find out.
Me neither. Me neither. I'm just thrilled about the colors that are coming. And just, I know with Cabby, we're going to hit it out of the park again. We've also got a greater focus on bottoms. So, for those of you that are loving our denim or bottoms in general, we're here for you in the fall. And if you haven't fallen in love yet, be prepared because it's going to be good.
Well, and since we're trying to keep this to 15 minutes because our conversations could go on for hours, so we're just going to really keep these shorter from now on. But remember, should we talk to them about the staple pieces and the pieces moving forward?
Yeah, we should probably do a video on that, don't you think?
But we could maybe give them a little sneak brief because we don't have all the details yet. But we will tell
Yeah.
you our design team has realized there's some staple pieces that
Mhm.
clients really wish would carry forward, and we've never carried pieces forward unless it's in a completely different colorway. But
Mhm.
there are a couple pieces from spring that we know are going to move forward. I think there's a total of 7, actually. Is that the right number? 7?
I can't remember off the top of my
We'll do
head.
a video.
There's two different ways that there's some pieces that are moving forward, and I haven't gotten my brain wrapped around it.
Me neither. So we will do a video, like TBA, more information is coming, but I do
Mhm.
know like the perfect top is going to move forward. I believe the Amelia pant's going to move forward. I don't know if these are in the 2 different groups. As Rebecca said, it's kind of all jumbled together because it's a new announcement, but there will be an opportunity to grab some pieces that they are moving forward. It's not going to take away from a brand new line though. In fact, we won't even be presenting those pieces. They'll just be mixed in the lookbook, available on Cabby Tap and Cabby Online. And so that's going to be really fun because you'll actually have more. And like, I don't know about you, but when I find a piece I really like, I will either buy it in two sizes, like sometimes I'll get a regular length and a long length of the same item, or if I want like the perfect top, my daughter now fits into the extra, extra small. And so I don't know if she's going to be growing. I'm going to buy her an extra, extra small and an extra small because she's going to need it now for all of her FFA stuff. And then I have mine in two sizes, like I have two smalls for myself. So there's just those pieces that we tend to snag up. But now if you have one and you just bought one and you're like, oh, I really love it, I wish I would have gotten another one, now you have that opportunity. So,
and we'll get that video recorded for you so you guys know all the details on that, because they may be pieces that you already have in your closet from this spring, but they may be pieces that you want to add this spring before fall officially launches. So you save your budget dollars for the clothing in fall and get some of those foundational pieces now.
Especially if you have hostess discounts left over and you aren't sure what to use them on. Maybe you've already picked your favorite statement pieces out. If you know those pieces are going to carry forward, use your spring discounts now because you don't want those to expire. And plus you don't want to have to work to get new discounts, to get items you could get right now anyway. Save those discounts in the fall for brand spanking new items. Yeah. But I'm really excited. Before we end, I just want to say we have been doing this now for so long, and we all have these crazy seasons of life, and we know that you as our clients do too. We watch you mourn, we watch you grieve, we watch you celebrate, and we hope that you know that we pray for you every day and that we love your support, and we also feel your prayers. I'm coming off a really heavy season of 6 months. From the beginning of the spring, my dad passed away. I'm still going through some pretty heavy things. And Rebecca, especially to you, if it were not for having you in my life and someone to bounce thoughts off of or keep me going with my toes in the water with Cabby in different ways, it would be really easy to just isolate and be in those moments. And so if you guys are feeling that, if you feel like you're isolating and you have no one to talk to, that is actually part of the beauty of Cabby gatherings. It gives us a reason to get out of our shells, and maybe we don't have to talk about the hard, right? But we get to be around people that can make us laugh and giggle, even if it's just for an hour or two. And I'm reminded almost on a daily basis that the core of this, the core of what we've done is relationships. We could sell a shirt, you know, like we love the clothes, that it's just, it is the stepping stone into greater blessings for me. And I just would not feel grateful if I didn't express that for just a minute. So Rebecca, I love you. Thank you to my clients. I just want you to know that.
Right back at you, my friend. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up. I don't know if anything could be more beautifully said than how Amy just said that. We love you. We pray for you. We are so very grateful.